For 6:43, it's awfully bright out today. Wow. But it's nice too. Good morning. It is April 15th. It is 6:44 now. And it's gonna be a good day. You know why? Because today I'm gonna go for my drug test.
Yes.
Fingerprinting. And then I'm done with all that stuff.
One step closer.
Exactly. And then I can come home, study, do exercise, study some more. Oh my god, it's like I'm in school myself.
Yeah. Gotta take PE class.
Yes, I do. Are you my PE teacher? That'd be so cool. To have a beautiful girl like you as my PE teacher. Heck yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Alright guys, let's get going. Let's have a great day. And then, the most important question of all. What's for dinner?
Oh, gosh. We'll figure it out later.
That's key for... Oh god, it's too early and I haven't finished my first cup of coffee yet.
Yeah, really.
And I just want to get this little one to school.
Yeah, we're late.
So Ryan, hurry the butt up and let's go. Alright guys, let's get going. Alright Lil, I hope you have a great day in school. Have fun, okay? Alright, so I know what we are gonna do for dinner. We're gonna go into Publix, we're gonna get some chicken because we already have teriyaki sauce at home. We also already have the broccoli and we have the rice. So all we need is the protein and maybe some carrots also to go in it. Now that sounds good. So we're gonna do that for dinner. Let's go in and let's get it.
It's not my weight. I have a bunch of clothes on.
Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and get a couple of salad blends, American. And we already do have salad dressing at home still. Alright, let's go ahead and get the matchstick carrots. And then chicken. Alright, let's get some boneless chicken thighs here. It goes great in our rice bowls. Oh my god, she's the best cook when it comes to that. It is shaping up to be one gorgeous day. And all our stuff for under 20 bucks. Not bad. Alright, it's 8:23. Let's get our butts moving. In all honesty, I am super excited because really, I'm just happy that I'm going to get back to work again. But I'm going to be doing something that's going to be in a positive way. That I'm super happy for. And it's also something that's going to go ahead and work toward my future career goal in teaching. So that's why I'm happy about doing this. And truthfully, that's also why I declined the Universal job after all. Because it wasn't going to help with that. And let's just say, down the road, I actually wanted to work for Universal for some reason. Then, I didn't want to burn any bridges too. By going into their program, working for a little bit, but then quitting. So that was another reason why I respectfully did that with them. It's funny, I still remember the first time I came in the downtown Orlando area, seeing all this and how amazed I was. It was so freaking cool. Alright, we just got here. Let's go in and let's get this done. And now I'm going to come back out and talk. Alright, it is 9:53 and we are done. Yeah, so basically from this point on, they're going to go ahead, finish the background check on me. Then they can go ahead and also process my drug test. And then I am good to go. And they will also be sending me orientation videos to go ahead and watch through. So, all in all, not bad. Next, I can go ahead and get back home. Go ahead and keep studying. Because remember, I am still doing my temporary certificate as well for education. So yeah, I'd say today was actually a good day so far. Traffic though, getting out here was absolutely horrible. That was the worst part of all. But at least we're all done. And now, time to get home to a beautiful girl. Just got done with doing a few miles on the bike. And now, it's almost time to get low in a little bit. But first, study time. So I was actually looking at quite a few of the sites. And some of them, they want like $54 a month. And it's like, oh my gosh. I'll see about all that. But now I can just calm down a little bit. Because at least I got some bike time in. Alright, it is 1:40. Let's go get Lil. Overall, today has been a pretty good day. Let's turn tip side down.
What?
Yeah, your side was at 72. You don't need it that hot now. Not at 93 degrees.
Yeah, it's warm.
Ouch.
That wind feels nice though.
But truthfully, everything has been going pretty smoothly today. I got a few miles in on the bike. I also got some study time in. Got to go ahead and do a few of the free practice exams. Because like I discussed earlier, if I want to pay for them, then it's $54 a month.
Oh.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like half of what the actual freaking test is.
Those are the practice ones?
Yeah.
You have to pay for the practice.
Yeah, it's $54 a month. There's like 2 different ones I found so far. Study.com and then $240.
I'm surprised they don't have their
And they're
own.
all $50 to $60 a month.
I'm surprised they don't have their own.
What, you have to pay for the practice exams even on their sites?
Oh, on their sites too?
What do you mean, on the actual testing site?
Yeah, where you...
No, they're not gonna have practice. State of Florida is not gonna have a practice test.
Well, okay. You have a practice test thing that you can go to practice for the driving test. That's what I did. I'm surprised that a lot of,
Yeah, but you don't have...
There's always normally a connection when you're doing a
but
test.
that's
You always need a practice area.
Yeah, but that's a tangible, physical service. Versus, this is a knowledge-based.
Oh, okay.
So there's a little bit of a difference on it. But one thing I do know for sure is that we're a minute late now.
Yeah, come on.
So let's get going. Let's go and get Lil. And then we can go from there. Maybe I'll do like a little...
Like and subscribe.
I don't know, PlayStation action when I get back. Just try to relax my mind before I do some more studying. How was your nap though?
I didn't nap. I just laid my head down.
No. I was hoping you would like nap and just completely shut off your
There's
mind.
no way.
And just take it easy for a minute.
Nah, I don't need naps really. I just have to lay my head down when I get bad headaches like that.
Alright, well, let's get going. One thing that I am glad for, though, is that we did not go to a theme park today, because at 90 degrees, she would be quite toasty, and not in a good way.
Were you expecting something?
No.
Thanks.
Alright, let's get going. Hey, short girl! Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Are you tired? Do you want to go home and play on your iPad? Alright, let's get going. But first we'll stop at the post box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so with it being 88 degrees, do you know what that means?
Hmm?
We could go back to the future.
Oh my gosh.
So easy.
Yeah. It's too much right now.
Just do your laughing and crying at the same
I'm going
time.
to.
Okay, so as you guys know, technology normally goes down in price over time. That's tradition, right? Let's face it, as they get ready to release a newer version of said product, they bring down the price of the older one. However, that doesn't seem to be the situation right now. Let me show you. I want you to go ahead and take a look at this one right here. DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro 4K Standard Bundle. So this is the standard camera right here, $334.99. Okay? And the reason why I returned it is so that way I can actually buy this one here. The Pro Bundle. That's also got like the extra batteries and stuff. But I bought it back in December 2nd, 2024. It has been my daily driver awesome camera. $334.99. I go to look at it now, $349.99. So it's actually gone up in price. But that's not the only one. Now, on the other hand, let's just take a more recent camera that I reacquired, okay? A camera that is actually pretty nifty. And I love to use it off and on. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Pretty cool camera, mind you. The only downside that I didn't like too much about this one is that it's not a user replaceable battery on the main compartment. But take it down and the camera is pretty darn nifty and cool. Look at this. And yeah, you can put it right in your pocket too. And quick, short filming. Bam, done. However, this camera is not cheap, okay? It's really not, mind you. Typically, it can go for $5.99, stuff like that. However, that's not the situation anymore. Let me show you. Alright, so this one here, DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. Really cool set. Came with the microphone. Also came with a battery. And some other cool little nifty accessories. Like a little wide field lens accessory. And it was awesome. And I paid $669 for it. However, let's see what that is today. DJI Osmo. Here we go. $799. $800 now. So, $130. That may not seem like too much when you're buying a $700, $600 camera. But keep in mind, that's the difference between buying your 2 terabyte memory card or not being able to afford it. And that's the thing, is that a lot of this is part of tariff, but also it's also a supply chain issue too. Because these cameras here, these little Pocket 3s, are pretty well respected now for what they are capable of. Even though it is the most fragile camera that I have ever had in my pocket. And keep in mind, I also use the M6 and the RXV 100 Mark VI as well from Sony, and that thing was pretty darn fragile. And it was $1,200 for that point and shoot. God, that thing was expensive. But it was also pretty good too, and I actually liked it, except it overheated all the time in the Florida sun, which meant it wouldn't work for me. That is why I love the action camera. I love my Pocket 3, but I'm not in love with it as much as my Action 5. Because the Action 5, I can truly put right into my pocket when I'm done filming. And that's why it's been my daily driver, as you guys have seen. Whether I go to Disney, whether I go to Universal, anywhere really. The only time I really took out my Pocket 3, the Osmo one, was when I went up to St. Augustine. There, I had a couple of glitches where it didn't record a scene I wanted to, or it was still on technically, even though the actual camera was pointing inwards. But overall, I've been so happy with the DJI equipment. The only thing that I didn't like was their new Osmo Mobile 6. I believe it's called the 6 Pro. And that's the gimbal where you put your phone onto it and it uses AI to go ahead and track the subject. I just thought it was too gimmicky and just not what I needed. Could be for somebody else, but just not what I needed. I did like, though, that it could actually go ahead and function as a little mic receiver for these little suckers. Yeah, it's so tiny. The Mic Mini. That I did like. But I already got a receiver for it, so that didn't really benefit me. Now, on the other hand, though, I have seen something interesting, though. And the MacBook that I bought at the exact same time as that DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the MacBook Pro has actually gone down in price. So if you take a look here, Apple MacBook Pro 14-inch, M4 Pro chip, 24 gig, 1 terabyte SSD. Item price, $2,399. And then if we go ahead and we take a look now, $2,249, $150 off. So yeah, some things have gone down in price. Other things, though, have gone up. Now, on the other hand, you're probably thinking, well, Ryan, the Osmo Pocket 3, you only looked at Best Buy. And you saw there was $800 there, so maybe it's cheaper at other places. No. Amazon, $7.99. Sweetwater, $7.99. B&H, $7.99. REI. AliExpress, $5.92, but you don't know what you're getting. And this is the non-content creator bundle. So basically it's just your standard. And that's your standard too. And these were like $5.99 before. So yeah, I'm definitely happy I picked it up when I did, because oh my gosh, I think I'd be seriously kicking myself in the butt right about now if I didn't, and then I decided to buy it. I wonder something else. Is there anything that you guys have noticed in the store? I don't care if it's a bag of Doritos or if it's anything else, or an electronic item like a TV set, that you've seen actually going up in price since like December of last year. But at the same time, you've also seen other items that have gone down in price that are still imported and stuff. It's kind of interesting to see how prices are going right now. And you never know what it's going to be day by day. Sweet. Alright, so I got some great news, okay? From Kelly Education, who is going to be my new employer for the substitute teaching role. They have just basically said after oral swab video links, mandatory. So now I gotta go through the final training part. How freaking cool is that? Where I'll get to learn about how to select my actual post assignments and all that other good stuff. I am excited for this. Truthfully, being out of work since January, it has been driving me crazy, stuck at home and not being able to work and everything. And while I did have the universal job, at the same time, it was in survival mode. And then when I really thought, what do I really want to do? That's when I thought, I definitely want to go into teaching after all. And here we are. So, it's like I've said before, the path that you go down may not be the path that you're meant to be on forever. And that was the cool thing. I thought it was going to be IT because I love computers, but at the same time, I can take my love of computers to the classroom and help a new group of kids understand technology in a whole new light, along with an education curriculum. How freaking cool is that? That's why I love how everything has been evolving in my life over the past 5 years or so. It's definitely been one heck of an amazing journey. And I'm really happy to go through it with Tiffany and all of her support, just like I shared out last night in that post. It's been amazing. But I know that it's not going to be an easy one either. It's going to be a hard journey. But I'm up for the challenge. Because after all, nothing in life is worth doing if it's not hard to do it. Otherwise, then why bother even trying? That's why I love doing challenging tasks. Let's keep going. And Tiffany, she just got the race started. And I can't wait to show you guys the amazing bowl she made. Let's go ahead and I'll show you in a minute when it's all done. And meanwhile, I am going to go back to school and do my education little courses that I need to. So that way I can get my full temporary certificate and then my full professional certificate. Man, this is just so awesome. It really is. Alright, it is 6:17. Finished dinner. Did the certification I need to for Kelly Education. And now it is time to end the day. Today we went out, we did the drug test for them, we got fingerprinted, all that good stuff for the new job. And on top of that, we got to have Tiffany's good meal for dinner. Honestly, today has been really good. But it does have to end. So that way we can have a fun day tomorrow doing something different. But for now, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for joining today. I will see you guys tomorrow. And just remember what I said earlier. The path that you're on is not always the path that you're going to be going down fully. So be ready to pivot because you never know where it'll take you. And with that, have a good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.